The New England Patriots make the cross-country trip to face the now Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Seattle wins the championship, and now they try to repeat. Game 1 of 272, and off we go from Seattle. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Once more, it's Henderson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Patriots first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. Depth in your drops makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They're going. It's May. That one caught. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp. You're in and out of the huddle. You're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's the rookie, the first-rounder, Jadarian Price. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play action, it's Milroe. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Come to the line now for 1st down and 10.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun. That's going to be intercepted. Ooh. And the Patriots have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle by Leonard Williams. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
May gonna look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Early big play here. They're gonna go for it on 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari.
May's pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Look at my team.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Price. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
One quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Here's Milroe to throw. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet.
Milroe's pass. Complete to Zach Charbonnet. It's a gain of 7.
It's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
From the gun, it's Milroe. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw again is Milroe. That's to the running back, Jadarian Price. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's not going to find a lot of room here. Get a couple of yards before being hauled down.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
A run between the tackles with Price. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just
short of the goal line. A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw on 1st down is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
But it brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's going to have the Pats first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We're back to Seattle after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Pass caught right side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him to wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. But when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
27-yard line.
To throw is May. He'll get this out to Henderson.
May's pass complete to Travion Henderson.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
First down. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. To the air, it's Milrow. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Milrow.
line.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another
In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another 1st and 10.
at the 25-yard line.
Price trying to work the inside. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Milrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down and 9
All right, so the ball
yards
falls
to go.
incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9. Now it's Milrow. And this one incomplete. On third down, they cannot connect.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with it. You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Marcus Jones now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a
He was
couple.
taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this. And we'll bring the first half to a close. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On play action, Milrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Milrow. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Drive rolls on here with first down and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Exiting the pocket right. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Milrow gonna throw it again. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Again, it's Milrow. They set up the screen to Price. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing now is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. The left side is caught by Brown. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Here we go, here we go.
He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open, just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. See how I go for some more for the
Ready? 60 Eagles, 6, go.
Now Milroe on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Play action,
line.
it's Milroe. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp. He's got it! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
6 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Let's go now. 1918.
On 3rd down, Milrow. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, the ball's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings
From
up
the
2nd
42-yard
and
line,
3.
here's 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. 1st down, New England.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
1st and 10. The middle, it's Henderson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
On the stop. A gain of 3 on the play. And a Patriot 1st down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. They're trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A run here with Stevenson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third and long, here's May. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They're going. It's May. He's got it inside the 5. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And nothing materializes there, just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Over the middle, it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 49-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Henderson. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he will score again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
They're going to run out of the gun, and it is Price. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. From the 46. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They're going to go again with Price. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Milroe. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll drop to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Here's May. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
On first down, it's Milroe. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down. Now, on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Milroe. Flush to his right, taking off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Open man, right side. He's got it. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now, first and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
To the air, it's Milroe. Moving to his right.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. He'll try to run with Price. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And that is not going to get it done. He is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And that brings up fourth and goal.
They decide to get cute down here near the goal line, Mike, and they find themselves going backwards. That's going to make this next play call a little trickier after they lose yards on the previous down.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Here's a
3.
2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They spoil the party here in Seattle. Get at least a small measure of revenge for the loss in Super Bowl 60 in February with an opening night win. And that'll do it for my...
I ain't ever putting WD-40 on this front porch chain. I can't, but I can almost hear that paycheck dropping in the bank.